99% of the time say no to podcast requests.
Fuck yeah.
Because I don't need an opportunity to like accidentally say something that's going to end up getting me in trouble. You know?
Yeah.
But
I've been doing it every episode, man. This is going to air maybe 2 or 3 episodes before we're immediately shot to the ground.
Right. But with you, I felt like
it's safe.
It's safe.
This is a safe space.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know a lot of places in New York aren't that safe anymore, but this right here, this is a safe space. You could say anything. Say your favorite slur. Welcome to Help from a Hypocrite, the show where you get the worst advice from the dumbest people you know. I'm here with my buddy.
Is that why I'm here?
Schulman. Yes, I've been hitting up all the dumbest people in my phone. Nev Schulman, writer, TV host, producer, universally known as the Catfish guy. He has an extensive background in photography and dance and has collabed with MTV Vanity Fair, Dancing with the Stars. He's also a family man. We've already spoken about the family. He's a family man who loves adventure, running marathons, classic cars, and fixing stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't write that.
Yeah, I think
that's just
a lot of that's just sort of out of my Instagram bio.
What's your
me.
favorite car that you own?
Like currently?
Yeah.
Currently own?
Are we going to talk about the fucking future?
Well, no, but like, I don't own that many cars.
How many cars do you have? It's a weird question.
Well, only because I feel like for most people, my answer is going to seem like a lot.
I understand. Say a lower number, and I'll do that thing when a girl says how many people she slept with. I'll add 5.
No. Look, we have a family car.
Yes.
Our minivan, which I love.
Yeah.
Chrysler Pacifica. If Chrysler sees this, you are not going to find a more excited Pacifica owner than me.
You heard it here first. We're going to clip that. Get me a free car.
Every time we go on a trip, we rent a Pacifica because it's so nice. You can get them anywhere. And the whole family knows everyone has their spot. There's no fighting. Everyone's seat stays the same.
Love that.
Everyone knows where
That's
the
actually a minivan rule. That's a minivan rule. When you have a family, everybody gets their spot.
Right. But how nice that even when you go on vacation, you can get the exact same car and the same seats, so everyone feels like, oh, this is just
smart.
right. There's no new car and new seat fights and like, oh, I want to be there now. No, it's like,
yeah.
Anyway, I currently own a 2000 ML55, which is like a Mercedes. Like it was the first sport SUV that anyone made, basically.
While hearing you talk, I'm learning how little I know about cars.
And I don't even really know that much.
I know nothing.
Anyway, so I've got that, and then as a joke on a whim. I've always mused about owning like a fancy, like old car.
Yeah.
So a couple months ago, I went on Marketplace and found a Rolls Royce, a 1986, for $5,000.
What?
Yeah. And it runs. I went, I saw it, I drove it around the block like,
it runs? I thought it's supposed to drive. If you're listening to this just audio only, I paused and stared at the cameras, and it did not land.
No, that was funny.
Devastating moment.
So I've had that. I've driven it around a little bit. It's fun.
Is it the kind of thing where you're like, this only has a couple of drives left in it before it like?
Well, so I took
apart?
it to a shop that specializes in Bentleys and Rolls Royces.
Yeah.
And it's been at this shop for months, and they like won't get back to me. And I don't know what happened.
Oh, brother, they're driving your car.
Well, or they're just
going
like
on joyrides.
Parted it out, or I have no idea. But the W12 Garage, if you do see this, I am waiting to hear back from you.
That's wild. We'll send this right to them. We'll make sure they see this. They're doing what valet people do. They're driving it around. They're going on a joyride. They fixed your ignition.
If they were driving it this whole time, I'd be amazed that it's worked that well.
No, they probably souped it up. They probably added nitrous to that fucker.
That would be
driving
awesome.
It around.
I'm sort of hoping that they're like someone secretly using that car and doing like a pimp my ride without me knowing it.
Cool. They open up the trunk and there's like koi fish in it. That'd be awesome.
What was our first segment?
That was just us fucking yapping.
Okay,
that was just us talking. Have you had fun so far?
No, I might change the introduction to our first segment.
Copy that. Copy that. That was our
but-
first segment. This is our second segment.
Okay.
An actual segment.
Right, got
The
it.
first one's just us yapping. That's called the yapping segment. This is the first structured segment
Okay.
of the show.
I'm excited.
It's called unsolicited advice. We're giving feedback that no one asked for to someone who you think fucking needs it. I'll start off. I just moved. I'm trying out all the new coffee spots next to where I live. I went to a place on Franklin. I'm not going to dox the name because I'm hoping they do better after I give them this advice. I went to a really good place called Villager. That coffee was awesome. You pay $5 for it. You're like, that flat white, that was worth it. Tasty. I enjoyed it. It's hot in a mug. I feel cool. I tried the spot at the end of the corner. I ordered a flat white, and my girlfriend got a cappuccino. We both got bagel sandwiches. Her cappuccino came out a little cold, and she goes, I don't mind. I go, okay, but now I'm prepping. My body's bracing. I go, I'm finally gonna get my flat white. I get it. It tastes like she just poured the milk from the fridge into the frother, frothed the top for a second, put it in. I had a cold cup of coffee.
You didn't say anything?
I did.
Yeah.
I went up and I go, hey, I'm so sorry. And like as I'm saying it, you could tell the girl's vibe was like, she's gonna say it's cold.
Right.
And I go, I'm so sorry, it's cold. She goes, I could warm that up for you.
She
I'm
knew
sorry."
she rushed it.
She knew. But then as I sit back down, because my thought is she's gonna remake it. You remake a coffee.
What did you put in the microwave?
The other barista takes it and goes, don't worry, I hear her say, I can remake it. And the other barista go, no, I got it. And he takes it. I see him put it in the microwave. And while it's in the microwave, I turn to my girlfriend, I go, now I have to be the guy who says, I don't drink microwave coffee.
Right.
And as I go up to tell, like I want to tell the girl before
Right.
it finishes, I want to be like, hey, I saw him put that in the
Right.
microwave. I don't want that. Like
Right.
I would like for you to remake it. He's serving it as I walk up to say something to her. And he goes, flat white, and I don't even have a chance to talk to her. I say, hey man, that's mine, but I saw that go in there, and I don't want that. He goes, what, I can't just... And like, he leaves it for like me to finish the sentence. I'm like, microwave it? And he goes, yeah. I go, I'm sorry, man, no. So my advice here is that if you work in a coffee shop, don't make the customer be the guy. Like, I feel annoying and I feel like an asshole now being the guy to be like, I don't want my shit microwaved. I don't like it like this. Can you make it like that? It's implied that you got to remake it.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't know that when you order coffee now, you actually do need to specify that you don't want it microwaved.
Are you for real?
That is now...
Are people doing that? You can't... Like, that's a thing. Dude, this country, man.
Yeah. We've got a lot of problems, but honestly...
It's the microwave.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm not being an asshole about this. Microwave hot is different than if you had like just cooked something on a pan. If you just made it's a different flavor of hot. Different kinds of hots have different flavors, and microwave is a flavor.
Yeah.
We can agree on this. We're all in agreement on microwave is a flavor.
Where I don't agree is that you even said you even initiated your complaint from weakness.
I should have gone alpha male on it.
Well, no, I think you should.
Hey, how does this feel? Fucking throw the coffee out.
Not hot, right?
Yeah. It didn't burn, huh?
Yeah, right.
Wasn't as big of a deal, huh? It's just a mess, not burn.
You could have done like the Joker, like instead of smashing their head into a pencil, just like smash it down into. No. Put the coffee down and then just.
There's a mug through my hand, and guess what? This only hurts because of the stab. The coffee wasn't hot.
Right.
So these aren't burns, these are cuts.
I have some unsolicited advice.
Yeah, go ahead. Let it rip.
For any person in a managerial position, primarily in the hospitality industry.
Go ahead.
Restaurants, hotels.
Yeah.
Literally almost anything. It could be a doctor's office. I don't care. If you are a manager of a business of any kind where customers enter a physical space, stop using cold, harsh light bulbs.
That's not where I thought this was going.
I cannot believe when I go into a nice restaurant or even a middle-range restaurant of any kind.
Yeah.
And there's a chandelier or a sconce and there's like a cold white, bluish, cheap.
That's like washing it out.
Yeah, that's just like office lighting.
So you're not fucking with fluorescence.
they make fluorescents that are warm. There's
Okay.
the Kelvin temperature scale.
Yeah.
Right.
You can slide that thing.
Right. So 2,700 is like very warm. 3,000 is I think probably perfect.
Nice.
But anything north of that is cold and white. I mean, this works for filming.
Yeah.
But like, I never want to be in a space.
Oh, I don't want this
No.
in public at all.
Right.
I
get it for
barely
doctors'
want this
offices.
now.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. So if you're buying light bulbs,
Yeah.
you have a choice. And I honestly don't even think that there's a price difference. It's just like you have to just think, oh, do I want this space to feel like a torture interrogation doctor's office where people are supposed to be comfortable and enjoy themselves? Or do
Yeah.
I want this to be a warm, inviting, cozy atmosphere? And if
I
you are
sense
a
the
manager
difference.
and you don't, and you walk into a restaurant or a hotel room and don't immediately say, oh my God, this is awful, then you deserve to be fired. You should have never gone into hospitality to begin with.
Yes.
And you need to seriously reevaluate your entire life.
Yeah. Where I'll join you on this is that when I leave the house and I go somewhere, and I think this is in alignment with the coffee thing. When you leave the house, the reason you leave the house is for vibes.
Yeah.
You leave the house for ambiance, for environment, for a different space. Baby, we got lights at home, you know?
Right.
I got sliders, I can change the mood, all right? I can change the vibe.
Right.
But when I go out and I'm spending $20 on a drink or I'm eating
Right.
a salad, and I don't want to look up and have the person right in front of me eating their food look at me like with bright lights. I don't want that.
No. Yeah.
No, I want it to have a mood.
I want it, mood, vibe. We need everyone needs to be on board with a higher level of vibe
Yeah.
appreciation.
Imagine going to a bar where people are drinking and getting drunk and the lights are blaring.
Yeah.
And all you're doing is making eye contact with everyone else making a mistake.
So I actually I've been in
a
trouble.
drink before? They're awesome.
Yeah. I've gotten myself in trouble in the past because of how sensitive and sort of aware I am to lighting.
Yeah.
In fact, I was just at a wedding with my wife. We were
You
invited
did
to this.
not give the wife notes. You
No.
did not give her notes in the wedding.
No. It was in Guatemala, which was very cool.
Yeah.
And we get there, and the first night they're having like a welcome cocktail thing at this restaurant.
Yeah.
And all the restaurants there, because it's a really old city, like Spanish architecture, whatever. The restaurants all have an indoors, but then they all have like these inner courtyards, these beautiful outside, inside, covered sort of half inside, outside spaces. And the lighting is nice, except that there's a floodlight shining just straight down onto like the outside area where we're all standing
Yeah.
around these heat lamps and having drinks. And I immediately get there and I say like, this is unacceptable.
Yeah. It looks like you're being chased by the cartel.
Yeah. It's like a helicopter is like looking for a fugitive, right? So I start looking around to see if there's a light switch and then maybe I can just subtly dim
Yeah.
it. And as I'm doing that, I get introduced to a woman comes over to me and says, "Hi, so nice to meet you. I'm glad you're here. I'm the owner of this restaurant." She knew who I was from the
Hey,
show.
I saw you in the lights. The
No.
bright fucking light that I have.
She knew who I was from the show. And I said, "Oh my God, this place is beautiful. You've done such a great job." She tells me all about the renovation they just did.
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, can I have one note. Can I? And she's like, of course. She was very friendly. I said, that floodlight is really bright. Is there any way to dim it? And she says, oh my God, I know. We just replaced that light and they forgot to put it on its own switch, so we can't. And I was like, okay. So she immediately agreed that light was a problem. Now, why she hadn't done something since she first realized it, which was probably at least a few days ago, unacceptable.
She knew that wedding was coming in.
Yes. So I said, well, would you mind if I take a stab at sort of fixing it? And it was attached to like the roof of this outdoor area. And I noticed that there were some stairs that went up to like a half level. And I was like, is there any chance I can get up on that roof?
Oh my God.
And she's like, yeah, actually, if you want, you can take the stairs up there and just like kind of climb over the railing. So I was like, okay. So I looked around. I saw again, this is my gift.
Yeah.
I saw a hand woven like basket, like a napkin-y kind of basket.
Yeah.
And I just sort of eyeballed. I was like, I think this could be the perfect size because it was sort of a rectangular.
Yeah.
So I grabbed the basket. I go up there. I kind of crawl out to the edge of this roof, and
no waivers, no nothing.
I just gently hang the basket over. I touch the light first to make sure it's not like a hot, but it's not. It's like just an LED. I put the basket over it, And immediately everyone, the 50 people that are now standing beneath this light, notice that like it just got 80% darker.
Yeah.
And they all turn and look at me, and I'm like a raccoon, like on the top of this roof.
You go.
Yeah, right. And they all look at me, and I see the groom, my friend who invited us, look at Laura and just like, what the fuck is Nev doing? And I'm like,
He's just having fun.
it's okay. It's okay. I asked, and I come down, and Arturo comes over. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, it was so bright. And I talked and confirmed with a few other guests that it was too bright.
Yeah.
Anyway, fast forward, end of the night, everyone's starting to leave. One of the employees of the restaurant goes up there and removes the thing, and everyone goes, oh my God, and then comes over to me and like, thank you so much.
Saved the night.
You saved the party, because it would have been awful.
That's one of those things where simply for 3 hours you sacrificed yourself. You had to be the weird guy who raccooned the light.
Right.
To then let everyone see the truth within 3 hours and be like, oh, Nev actually saved the night.
Right.
And saved the wedding and their marriage.
Yeah, well,
fixing the
they're
light.
happily married. Had I not done that, who knows if it would have even happened.
Who knows if they would even make it, man? If that floodlight was on all night. Today's letter is from Rudy. Rudy's 34 from New York City. Rudy says, I'm a filmmaker. Hell yeah, brother. Welcome to the fold. And I met my wife in college. I studied directing and cinematography. She studied production. And a few years after getting married, we started a production company that quickly pivoted to wedding wedding videography company. Rudy was probably listening to this like, yeah, get that fucking light out there. Hell yeah. Turns out we have quite the knack for, he put this in quotes, premium cinematic experiences for your special day. I know, I'm cringing too. But every bride loves my wife, so most of our success is thanks to her. We're booked to shoot a wedding every single week for the next year. Apparently, rich people really love when their wedding videos look like a film, and that's where I step in as chief cinematographer and editor of the enterprise. My wife and I make pretty good money. ... But here's the problem. I did not start my own wedding company just to shoot the weddings of a bunch of rich fucks. Wedding videos are cookie cutter. Every couple thinks they're reinventing the wheel, but they're not. We started this company to make films, not a wedding highlight reel for Instagram. Yet, man, he is complaining about getting work.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm a comedian and an actor. Every time my brand is like, can we pay you money to promote? I go, yeah, I don't care if it's got fucking lead in it. Pay my rent. Yet I do care and I only promote good stuff. Yet in the 12 years since we graduated college, we haven't made my feature. I'll admit I'm still polishing my screenplay. Noted that sentence. And I just need more time to finish it. Okay, the first thing you brought up is that you didn't make your feature because of a bunch of other stuff, but now you're telling me you didn't fucking finish the script for 12 years. I'm rooting for you, Rudy, but I'm noting that. But life has gotten in the way. You know how it goes. It costs money to pay the rent, to put food on the table, and to pay off student loans. So me and my wife started looking for jobs. I got one as an assistant editor. She landed one as a production assistant, working very close to celebrities and important producers. And she got us the job of shooting the weddings of rich folks. And it's a good job. It pays very well. We paid off our loans, have a nice place in Ridgewood. Hell yeah, shout out Ridgewood. And now are the parents of a beautiful 2-year-old son. On the surface, everything's great, but I find myself wanting to blow it all up. Not my family, I want to make that very clear. Rudy, thank you for including that sentence. It's this damn wedding videography business that's killing me. I can't take one more... This guy really fucking hates his job. He's mentioned it like 4 times now. I can't take one more goddamn second filming a bridal reveal. I can't, I won't. It completely undercuts the groom's reaction when he sees his wife walking down the aisle. But that's besides the point. This job is crushing my soul. But I don't know how to tell my wife. The business would be nothing without her. She's the reason why couples trust me to capture their moments to begin with. She's the brains who can manage my Excel sheet and will chase people to make sure our invoices get paid. I'm just the nerd with the camera and editing software. Every time I want to tell her that I want to leave the business to go back to working on my feature, I get too nervous and decide it's better not to rock the boat. She loves this business and would be happy doing this for the rest of her life. I feel like if I say that I want more from my career, then it's an indictment on hers and maybe even on our relationship. Here's where the advice comes. As the son of 2 miserable accountants, I've seen what it's like when you stay in a job you hate. But how can I tell my wife that I want to quit the business we've built together when I know that will just add more work on her plate and cut our family's income in half? Any advice is much appreciated. Rudy. This kind of bummed me out a little bit. Rudy, brother, you sound, I mean this with all respect, you sound miserable. You sound, you got work. You have job. And you're able to pay your rent by, like, you're using your skills. You're literally using the skills that you fostered. And I'm going to clock what I said earlier. You have a script for 12 years that you didn't finish? I understand that you're working every week, but 12 years not finishing a script, but complaining to not make a feature. I don't know. Nev, what would you tell Rudy here? What's some advice?
Well, I'm in a unique position to answer this question.
Yes.
Because from 2007, or really actually 2006, to 2010, I was maybe the premier event videographer in New York City.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I started a business in college with my brother and my friend Thomas, who was my roommate at the time, making bar mitzvah montage videos and wedding videos. And
did not know that.
Yeah, and probably made 100 over the course of those few years.
No way.
For very wealthy New York City clientele, and totally can relate to his sentiment of like, it's great work. It's at times very fun. Mm-hmm. I was the sort of one getting booking the gigs, and then I would hire all of my friends who were then new up and coming filmmakers who are now very established, successful filmmakers. And they didn't want to be doing it, but I was paying. I was the only person, who had like good money to pay an editor to work on something for a couple weeks. And I got to a very similar moment in that career path where I was like, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. Because like in the business, you see the people who have been doing it for a long time, and it's not, none of them really seem like super fulfilled and excited anymore. Right. So what I would say to Rudy is absolutely be pursuing the next thing.
Yeah.
The nice thing about his business is there's like definitely lulls in the wedding season throughout the year. So I'm sure you could carve out easily 3 or 4 weeks whenever your script is ready, and just tell your wife like, hey, let's not book any gigs here, and let's shoot this fucking movie. Yeah.
It is, I think, it's on him. I think he's using the fact that there has been so much work as an excuse to like not finish the script. I think there's also like a fear of like, there's always that fear of like, what if I step away, we don't work for 2 months or a month or whatever it is,
right, and
the movie I make is absolute ass, and now I feel bad, and I go, oh, I have to do weddings for the rest of my life. Like, there's a fear of that, I have that fear. I haven't filmed my first special yet, and there's always that fear of like, I'm gonna film it within this year, and then it'll probably take like a year and a half.
This calendar year or
I think this calendar year. Anyway,
so what else?
There's a fear.
Yeah, of course.
In making it and having it like the thing you finally make be bad. But
I think for Rudy to try and use the concern that if he tells his wife he doesn't want to do this anymore, it's going to negatively affect her perception of what it means to be in that business is bullshit. Like it's a great career. It's a great job. It's super fun. You're saving people's most amazing days, and giving them something they can share. Like that is very fulfilling work. And if you want to take a break from it, even just in the meantime, like so fine, let hire someone else. Rudy should still shoot the events, but if the editing is what's really kind of like taking up a lot of his time, then like pay someone to edit it. Anyway, this guy doesn't need I don't think his life saved. I think he just needs to grow a pair, and
I feel like this guy's just been doing it nonstop and being like, you're getting up every weekend. It's probably his weekends, right? Like if you're shooting weddings and stuff, no one gets married in the middle of the week. Am I wrong?
The other piece of advice I would give Rudy is just charge more. Just keep raising your prices.
Yeah.
Until you get to the point where either people are saying no and booking you less, but you're still getting booked, so you can take less jobs and still be making essentially the same amount. Because I think in that business, you'd be shocked how desperate people are to hire someone good that they know will deliver, that you can just keep raising your prices.
Man, there's gotta be, it's gotta suck to like find a guy, spend a fuck ton of money, and you get the footage back and you're like, what? My older brother, when he got married, the photographer missed his kiss and dip. He missed the kiss and dip.
I fucked up once, and
no way.
I just had the time for the event wrong in my schedule. I thought it was like an evening party, but it was like a morning bar. Like the service was in the morning.
A wedding darty?
No, it was a bar mitzvah.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
a
so
bar mitzvah darty?
Yeah, and
a
so
darty mitzvah?
It was like they had booked the early slot for like the space, so it was from like 11 to 4, which is very unusual. And
that is weird.
Yeah, and so at like
noon,
at like 11:30 or something, the mom called me and was like, everyone's kind of showing up. Where are you? And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm running late. And of course, it was in fucking New Jersey or something. So I had to like drive to the office, get all my stuff, get there. By the time I got there, it was like an hour and a half later, and I'd missed a lot of the event, and like it was bad.
Did you get like your ear chewed out?
Oh yeah, I mean
that's one of those like they're gonna yell at you in the lobby.
Yeah, well, and I just obviously felt terrible.
Yeah.
And
did you give it for free?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one you just gotta eat.
But it was bad.
It's better to keep Rudy. It's better to keep a client than to piss one off and they go around telling everyone not to book you. Hey Rudy, take some time off. Finish your script. Charge more money. Like I feel like at this point, I feel like this is like one of those things where it's like you have the feeling for a really long time. You're too scared to like leave someone or too scared to leave a job, and you like are just like angry for like 2 more years longer than you need to be. And now it's like festering, and now like when you finally talk, it's gonna feel so much heavier than it needed to be if you just spoke when you first felt this thing. Rudy, I think it's important to practice how to bring this up to your wife, because this is gonna be a hard conversation. You don't seem like a guy who has had a lot of confrontation in your life, okay? You think about things for a long time, you hold it in. So I like you, man. I feel like I'm talking shit at you. I like you, man. I hope you're doing well. But let's show you what it's like if you were to talk to your wife and bring this topic up. Do you want to be Rudy or should I be Rudy?
I think you be Rudy.
Okay.
It's your show.
Okay, I'll be Rudy. What do you think Rudy sounds like? Hey,
sweetie. What's up?
I've kind of had something on my chest for a long time, and I feel like I really need to talk to you.
Actually, did you book the babysitter for this weekend yet?
Oh, fuck, no. Hold on. Wait a minute, babe. I'll be right back.
I should just do it myself. I don't even know why I asked you to do anything.
No, I got it.
Okay.
I've been really busy. I was working on my screenplay.
Yeah.
That's
funny, because I've also been working and going to the grocery store and taking our son to and from daycare. So when you say you're busy, I'm not really exactly sure what you mean, but
I hear you, and I feel that.
Do you hear me? Because you still have your AirPods in.
Oh fuck yeah! That explains why it felt so weird when I held
probably
the phone up. No, babe, I'm sorry. I was listening to a call about.
Also, have you put any more thought into trying to have a second kid?
Yeah, I have. I think that's very.
End scene. Do you see how badly
I knew what to say. We just talked about it. I knew what to do, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" I even had my AirPods in.
So
that sucks.
That's worst case. Now, should we show them?
Rudy, this is what it looks like if it goes well.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a good situation. Hey, baby.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, first of all, great job at the shoot last week. That was
Oh,
awesome.
that was a fun one. You were
That was
great
really
too,
fun.
by the way.
Oh, thanks.
You did such a good
I
job
love when
editing
I captured
that.
When I captured their kiss and dip. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, you can't not get the kiss and dip. That's
No, and I can't believe he dropped her, but it came out funny.
yeah.
It came out really funny.
Well, with the fact that I let her leave frame. You know, I was thinking about following her, but I think
know.
I made the right choice.
No, it looked funny.
Oh wait,
It
now
looked
I
funny.
switched roles. Sorry.
No, you're good, man. We both have
you
cameras.
did that. Yeah, we do.
We both have cameras.
Yeah.
We both edit.
I'm glad we had coverage on that.
Yeah, no, we have like 3 different angles on them falling.
Anyway, what's up? You want to talk about something?
Yeah, at the wedding, this past weekend, I was just kind of thinking about like I have a lot of fun doing it with you. We have a really good business. I'm like I feel like we have a lot of good stuff going for us.
Yeah, it's
in
going
terms
so
of-
well.
Yeah, like we did it. We're
doing
doing
it.
it. We're
Yeah.
doing it. We did it.
I do feel like in the last, decade or so, I've kind of let my own projects kind of fall to the side, and I'm wondering if while keeping the work, we're going to be doing this, if we could find some time for me to maybe like finish and shoot that movie I've been working on for so long.
Is this about the coffee not being hot enough?
No. This is about my movie.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I want you to make that film.
Yeah, I just
That's your
I feel like
dream.
it's a really like, things are so weird now, and I just feel like it's a really good like comment on society, and I feel like it's just so timely. And once you shoot it, it's gonna take like a year to like edit and get it out, and like what better time than now to get started?
Yeah.
And I think
So
I'm
go-
just gonna
yeah,
miss the
go
summer
ahead.
season.
Take a year off.
Oh, thank you.
Go make your movie.
You cool with taking care
I'm
of
so
everything,
glad.
including the kids, like the kids in the house,
exactly.
and
I'll just pay
all that,
our
and I leave.
mortgage and take care of our son,
nice.
and it's fine. And I'll handle hiring someone else to work with me, and
Hell yeah.
you just go do your thing.
Rudy, and this is an example of what it's called when you get given an inch and you take a mile. Babe, thank you so much for
I think
doing
what we've
that.
learned from this exercise is that you need help talking
I think I'm
to
actually really scared
your
of.
partner.
I feel like I took a really long time to get to the point.
Hold on,
actually.
yeah, you really, yeah, and you just kind of started. You started. This is honestly, I'm seeing a theme because similar to your approach to the cool coffee.
Yeah.
You're starting from a place of
Weakness.
insecurity.
Yeah.
And
I gotta go alpha. Can I redo it alpha male
I
style?
think you gotta try it. Straight on.
Okay.
No pandering.
Okay.
Just go straight at it.
Yeah, no bullshit. Just go straight at it. Can you be the wife again?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna.
What's up, honey?
What up, bitch?
I say, bitch.
Hey, bitch. I was just wondering if I could go make my movie. Is that
But
cool?
you're
with you?
asking again.
No, but I open with bitch.
No, I know, but it's still a subordinate position to take. And look,
Okay, hold on. Go
I'm
back
not
to
an
the beginning.
expert
Go
at
back to the
this,
beginning.
and I'm not like a, what's
You
that guy?
consider yourself an alpha male?
No, actually, no. I mean, I don't say that like a whatever. I
I
can.
don't say that like a bitch, right?
But like, I, if we're actually trying to help each other out in this
Mm-hmm.
situation, I think you need to. The move is, hey, honey, I put a lot of thought into this.
Okay.
I love the way our career is going.
Nice.
Working with you is fantastic.
Okay.
But I'm ready to focus on my film in addition to everything we have going on.
Yes.
So in order for us to continue supporting our family and keeping this incredible momentum going that we have, here are the things I've already researched and planned. I found someone to who's gonna help edit the stuff so that it's less work for me. I'm gonna pay him out of my like. You can't go into a conversation with a wife, especially when you have kids. Like if there's anything I've learned, and not to say that I am implementing this actively in my life well, but I've certainly understood it. Like there's no version of a successful conversation with your life partner that starts with you saying, I think I need this. You need to like come at it with, here's what I've already done. Make it clear. Consider their potential response and needs before you bring it up so that you can address those in your pitch. and show them that like this isn't just some like willy-nilly. I think it would be nice if maybe like this is what needs to happen. So I've already taken the steps to show you that I'm both serious and going to help support, or fill the gaps wherever I might be leaving them.
Rudy, you walked into this thinking you needed help. Little did we know that we needed help.
Yeah, we all thank you, Rudy.
Because I legit just shut my ass up and listened to everything he just said intently.
It's easier said than done, but yes.
It is. I mean, there is that fear of like, and maybe I'm saying this is just me projecting.
Yeah.
My parents are divorced, Rudy. So I personally think in my heart and soul, and I'm fighting against this every day, that every relationship is doomed to fail no matter how amazing and beautiful it looks. Sorry.
Well, doomed to fail is one way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Or every relationship has a beginning, middle, and end. And that's a beautiful
God, you have
life
such
cycle.
an awesome outlook on the world.
Yeah. I mean, why does a relationship have to last forever in order to be success?
Rudy,
divorce your wife. Make your fucking movie. It'll
Rudy,
be a
leave
huge
your wife,
hit,
brother.
and then you'll have your choice of a whole new incredible wife that you can marry.
Rudy, you want to feel what it's like to be an artist again? Leave your wife. Go live with 5 fucking people in the middle of Brownsville. Okay, take a 45-minute commute to the movies. Okay, and relearn what it's like to not be able to pay for hot water. What do you think about that? What do you think about doing that?
Anyway,
Sorry,
you'll be fine.
I'm getting
Rudy.
defensive. I just learned during this that I actually have a lot of work to do in terms of how I talk to my girlfriend and other people.
I know, but it's so hard, especially when you've got kids.
I have a dog. It's kind of like having a kid.
Yeah, it's a responsibility.
Rudy, you have to talk to your wife. Don't be weak
let me
about
do
it.
this. Let me do this.
Yeah, I need you to
Rudy.
I need you to bullet point this.
Figure out exactly how and when you want to make this movie, and when you're actually ready, and you've taken some steps. The script is tight. You know it's going to be a summer or a winter shoot. You've got a cast in place who is available for that. Like, get it all fucking lined up, and then say to your wife, "Hey, everything I need to make my dream movie come true is ready. I've already planned. Here are the dates I'm thinking about. I found someone who can replace me for these 6 events that we have booked. So this is what's going to happen. I appreciate your support. I'm so grateful for everything. I'm excited to come back and continue working with you. But at the moment, this is what's going to happen. Like, make it as easy for everyone involved as possible. Don't open your fucking mouth until it is locked and loaded. All right? Your wife does not care about your foggy future hopeful dreams and shit. Just like do it.
Yeah.
And shit or get off the pot. No more I think this or it would be nice or that feels that. Like just do it.
Yeah. Genuinely, everything he said. I back that up 100%. And Nev, on help from a
Joey
hypocrite.
commits to financing your film.
No. I need to make my own shit.
Yeah.
And I'm too scared. Nev, on help from a hypocrite.
Okay.
We believe that a song can save your life. We believe that a song has the power to put everything in a nice little deliverable situation for you to remember.
A good song, yeah.
You want to make one for
Rudy?
Rudy?
Improv. Oh, for Rudy now?
Oh, yeah. You have that in you? Hey. Hey, Rudy, don't be scared no more. Tell your wife you want to make you feel more. Your house is gonna burn to the ground, metaphorically and also for real. Hey, Rudy, now give it to Nev.
Things seem bad, but they could be worse.
Hey.
At least you're not in a hearse.
Hey.
Make those wedding videos shine.
Hey.
Someday it could be mine.
Yeah.
I'm already married, but that's okay. Relationships might end one day.
Oh.
Maybe I'll get married again, and then I'll definitely hire you and your wife and friends.
Yes!
I don't know why that song ended up with me getting remarried.
It ended up because you believe every relationship has a beginning, middle, and end, and you're already looking forward to your next beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Help from a Hypocrite. My guest has been Nev Schulman.
Wait, that's it?
I like to end it on a high. I like to end it where,
nice,
even
yeah.
the listener and the guest is like, oh, fuck, I was having so much fun. But guess what? After this, let's go get a fucking roast beef sandwich.
Yeah.
Nev, do you have anything you want to shout out? Do you have anything you want to tell the people?
I want to shout out my wife.
Shout out my wife.
Who I absolutely adore. Mm-hmm. And
she is awesome. She's very fun.
I am learning every day how to be a better partner and friend. But thank you for your patience, because it's taking a little bit longer than I think we'd all hoped.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. I feel like this is what a beautiful moment that is. When a man has a platform, take it and use it every single time to shout out your woman. Rudy, actually, if I could go back a little bit, I want you to make several front-facing Instagram videos just shouting at your wife. Post them every day for a week, and she will either go, what the fuck, or go, my man's a ride or die.
It's true.
He can go leave and do whatever the fuck he wants. And whoever the fuck he wants. Rudy, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nev, thank you for being here. You're a good man. Bye! Here on Help from a Hypocrite, after giving some advice, I always call my lawyer Adam to make sure nothing I said can get me into any legal trouble. Let's go ahead and call Adam now. Hey, Adam.
What is it this time, Joey?
We just finished recording with my buddy Nev Schulman. Yes. We had Rudy write in a letter. Rudy's a filmmaker, 34, lives in New York. Him and his wife have basically a wedding videography company. He wants to leave, make his own projects. He thinks he's been doing it too much, and his heart's not in the business anymore. Mm-hmm. So what Nev and I told him is to talk to his wife about it, have a plan first, okay? Make sure everything is in order before you talk to her. Don't leave anything to chance. Don't leave anything up in the air, yada, yada. Be straightforward and have a plan. But also to justify taking time off the business, raise your prices on your services so that you can take fewer bookings, making the same amount of money. You know, you're not really cutting into your earnings. That's good advice, right?
I like it.
To cap that all off, I did mention that to make sure it gets done, that he should go alpha male on her and kind of call her a bitch and stuff, just to kind of put his foot down. Hello? All right, well, that was Adam. That's my lawyer. I think everything's gonna be good. Rudy, go alpha male. My name's Joey Dardano. I'm doing shows. That's right, I'm on tour. I'm doing Joe's Pub, June 7th. This is a big show for me. Big show for me. I have seen, when I was in college, I went to go see a play every single month at the Public Theater. I saw every single play they put up because they have a student rush. It was like $20, $25. I saw every single one. I went to Joe's Pub. A lot of other people have played there. There's been many historic shows there. And for me to get to do my hour there is amazing for me. And it's going to be very special. I'm going to have a lot of surprises. Please come out to that. June 7th, Joe's Pub. Bye. Love you. Help from a Hypocrite is a Sonora production in partnership with iHeart's My Cultura podcast network. Hosted by Joey Dardano. Produced by Alex Gonzalez. Executive produced by Joey Dardano and Tam Sackman. Leo Gomez and Arlene Santana for iHeart, and Camila Victoriano, Joshua Weinstein, and Alex Gonzalez for Sonoro. Our supervising producers are Evelyn Uribe for Sonoro and Pablo Cabrera for iHeart. Editing and sound design by Juan Antonio Gomez. Recording and production support by Podstream Studios. Production support from Ameriali Negrete and Jose Angel Vidoria for Sonoro. Our development executive is Rodrigo Crespo. And special thanks to Fer Estrada. If you're enjoying Help from a Hypocrite, please subscribe, rate, and review our show wherever you're listening.